Back in 2020, we released our album Winter Person, and as part of it, we released a book version that you can see right here. The idea was that to have a physical version of the album that people who didn't collect CDs or vinyl or anything would still buy. Because those who kind of like stream music and stuff, if you don't collect physical music, what could we have? So Elizabeth did a whole bunch of comics, taking the lyrics of the albums. I wrote a bunch of essays about each song. We included chords for every song, so you can play along at home if you wanted. Also, as a part of it, we had a whole bunch of puzzles and riddles that were scattered throughout the book. And if those puzzles and riddles were solved, it led to additional music and art that was not anywhere else. In the very back of the book, we wrote, and it's right here, all secrets will be revealed on January 1st, 2026, which is today. I thought it would be a long time, 2026, when we wrote it, and it snuck up on us pretty fast. And one of the very first secrets is on one of the first pages of the book. It says, investigate the concert we played 24,191 days after May 28th, 1949. If you Google that and do the math or somehow figure it out, it will lead you to a specific date. You go to our website on the tour section and you can scroll down and see all of our previous show dates. If you find the exact date that you're looking for, click that link. It leads you to a song on our website. That song sounds a little bit like this. No fall will always accompany your ride. A few pages later, there is a question that says, what pocket vinyl song has the words hypocrite, blessed, and car in its lyrics? And then down below, find this song on the website named after the place where high school music nerds go for the summer. This was meant to lead you to Bandcamp. If you figure out which song has those lyrics, which it is our song called To All Those Who I Grew Up With, on our very first album, Protagonist, click on that song, go to the specific page on Bandcamp to it, you scroll down to the info, there is a link there that will lead you to another song. So now that song sounds a bit like this. There's this one, The Trial of Endurance. This is a whole bunch of YouTube links. I thought it would be funny for everyone to actually put in the actual YouTube links and like have to read them and type them in. One of these leads to a video of us recording a song that's on the album, which we will talk about in a bit. All the rest of these videos are just me or Elizabeth saying, no, this isn't it. We just kind of filmed in the backyard. They're like 1 or 2 second videos. Towards the middle of the book, right next to the song Safety in a Cage, it says solve for X, and there are a bunch of math problems written out of order. But down low, this is pocketvinyl.com/ number sequence. If you figure out what X is and then put them all in the order of the equations, so the one in the top left first, and then this number 1, then 2, the X/5, yeah, you get the idea. Put all those in order of what solving for X is. That leads you to our website, specific number sequence. That leads you to another song. That song sounds like this. Lastly, there is one, what we at least consider to be the biggest secret of them all, which is a complete hidden album of all original material that we recorded and actually wrote pretty quickly. It's called Banned Books. If you remember 2020, a thing happened that year. There's this one page where during the pandemic and post-pandemic. During the pandemic, there's a whole bunch of different symbols, and all of these symbols are scattered throughout the book along with a letter corresponding to them. If you decode the entire message, it presents to you an email. bandbookspv@gmail.com. If you emailed that email and emailed it anything, you would get an automatic response that explained that there was a secret album. And if you sent us $15 along with an address, we would send you that album. For the post-pandemic section, it says this. You go to a Pocket Vinyl concert. You walk up to Eric before or after the show. You say this specific phrase, I have a banned book for your collection. You hand him $15. Eric then gives you an item. This item is and then it is all crossed out. You love the item. You each part ways, never speaking of it again. It's hard for me to express how delighted I always was, and I tried to keep it inside. Whenever someone would come up and say, I have a band book for your collection, and I would very secretly and trying to make it as dramatic as possible, walk up to them and be like, okay, follow me. Go to some small corner of the venue, try to look around, be like there's a secret. Present them with this cassette tape, which says Band Books by Pocket Vinyl. It is a whole album, 11 songs. This album was available nowhere else. In terms of the idea and stuff on the album, you can go to our Bandcamp page and we'll have a whole explainer there. We would hand this to the person. They would hand us the $15 first. Part of the reason why we wanted people to hand us money first is because we wanted a trust to happen. And I really liked the idea of, as an audience member, you trusting us that we were going to give you something that was worth $15. I know most people probably didn't have a cassette player. There was a download code inside, so they could still listen to it. This album is now available to anyone on our Bandcamp page. However, it will not be on any streaming services of any kind. We'll have 1 or 2 songs publicly on Bandcamp that you can listen to get a feel for the album, because it does have a flavor to it. But we still want a bit of trust between us. I think it is a very good album. It stands up, but it's not really, it can't really be judged by other albums. It's more meant to be something different. Again, it all explains it on the Bandcamp page. Part of the reason we did this is I wanted to be an interesting band. I wanted to have secrets, and I know I've loved diving deep into bands and deep into catalogs and like scouring the internet for demos and songs they've only played live and B-sides and different things that aren't found on streaming services. Maybe a cover song that they played randomly on a radio station one time that there's like a recording floating around of. I love that hunt, and we want to be a band that there is that kind of hunt. We want to keep it sacred in that way. I think it's worthwhile and valuable to keep some music like that sacred. I hope you agree. All the various songs and artwork and different things are now taken down from all the puzzles and riddles. We will be releasing those other B-side songs eventually. We're getting close to where perhaps having another B-side album. We do have one already that's available on our Patreon, but we're getting close. And they will happen sometime. But for now, if you would like, please go listen to some of the songs on Band Books and or purchase Band Books and be part of the little exclusive club. Those are all of the secrets revealed from Winter Person, and there are absolutely no more, and there is absolutely no other hidden secrets or albums in the Pocket Vinyl universe. Bye.